and welcome to Sherayzen Law Office video blog. My name is Eugene Sherayzen. I'm an international tax attorney and owner of Sherayzen Law Office Ltd. And today I'm continuing a series of blogs from Portland, Oregon. As part of this series, I'm discussing cases related to Asian Americans or Asians who became US tax residents. And today I'd like to focus on India, on a case which is overall pretty ordinary, except in one aspect: the number of accounts. In this case, a married couple from India. They've lived in the United States for a number of years, but they were still on the H-1B visa, and they came to me because they discovered about the existence of FBAR. Now, what in particular they've discovered is that foreign bank accounts need to be reported on FBAR. Now, in their mind, a bank account really means a bank account, meaning a checking account or a savings account. So when they came to me, they told me that they had 15 bank accounts overall. And it is very common in India to spread out your holdings over various banks. So they had 15 bank accounts in 4 different banks. However, it turns out that instead of having 15 savings to checking accounts, the client had also over 150 fixed deposit accounts. Now, in their mind, a fixed deposit account was not a separate account. It is an account linked to a checking account or savings accounts. However, when we talk about FBAR, we have to report all bank accounts separately, whether they're fixed deposit accounts, checking accounts, or savings accounts. We have to report each of them, no matter how short-lived they are, meaning if they were opened and closed, even if for 1 day. That would be enough to make it a reportable account for FBAR purposes. It also does not matter whether the funds from these accounts go back to the same checking account or savings account. All of these accounts are reportable. On top of that, this client also had about 10 mutual funds and about 7, if my memory serves me well, life insurance policies. I'll talk in a later blog about Indian mutual funds and how they should be reported. But this case is very important to understand that fixed deposit accounts have to be separately reflected on FBARs. It's also important to understand that oftentimes you have to do your independent investigation of your client assets. Even, I would say, not often, but a diligent attorney should always do an independent investigation of his client's assets, not to the point of intruding into client's affairs, but asking client if he sees something on the bank accounts that does not correspond to reality. The way I discovered that there were fixed deposit accounts is simply by looking at the bank statements. It's very important to look at the primary documents in order to understand how many accounts you have and what kind of reporting should be expected on FBAR and Form 8938. In the next blog, I will continue my series of blogs related to Asians who became US tax residents and Asian Americans. Thank you for watching. Until the next time.